Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Messi, now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele, and this is Del Piero. Neymar, now it's Messi. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham! That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Seedorf. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, it's come to nothing. Seedorf. And it's Michel Platini. Toure makes the interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Pelé.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe, he is through here. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely intercepted. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Up towards the front line. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking, it's Dembele! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar. Now it's Hazard. And here's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player, really, to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that...
Ah, he's given it away. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ribery. Rijkaard. Totti. Great work on the overlap. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's gone long. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Ribery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And this is Messi. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Ribery. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Thinks about the shot. Out of play for a goal kick. Hazard. Messi. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hazard. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Let's a look and place it forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ribery quietly revving up. Ribery.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Ribery stood his ground strongly. Yep, it's a corner. Milan with the corner, there first. And now they can clear their lines. Maldini. Serginho. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's got his cross in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 10, Totti, lascia il campo per il
Odo.
numero 9.
And it's Serginho.
Ci sarà un
No,
minuto di
he's not
recupero.
getting past him there. Rijkaard. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Oh, Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi has our chance! Nedved. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a cross. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop.
Mbappe gets through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nedved knocks it out wide. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Shevchenko. That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Otto. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
All he
6.
needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
27. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30, il numero 14, il numero 19, il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's McTominay. Dembele. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. 5 minutes left on the clock. Threads one in. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's having a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Chelsea have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back...
Shot at goal! Not the most accurate pass. He's had it taken off him. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Bale. And this is Bale. Goes for a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Azar. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Azar. Now it's Neymar. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And he's away. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, what a climb! I've fallen kindly here. Just off target.
Vieira certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion. It's Azar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Bale. Great vision. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played back in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. He steps in and... Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? That is good alertness. Hazard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Hazard. No way through. And he's picked out the run. And the counter is on. Neymar. Back into the middle. Hazard. Oh, good read. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now, please.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Arsenal get the second half started.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken...
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bergomi tries to clear. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe! That's an imaginative pass. Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. It's run loose here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Bergomi. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Platini. Number 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here? Big chance!
Number 17, Hazard.
Now it's Cruyff.
Coming on the field.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 9,
Luis Suarez tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. And the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pass is just off target. Cruyff is herring after that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Over to the left. And the flag has stayed down.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Platini receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Shapes to shoot! That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Terrific header! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And here's Hazard. Messi! And it's Maldini. And here's Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
chance! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. That's a sharp pass. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition...
It's Hazard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Yaya Toure. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Chance for a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Hazard. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! And now a sudden chance to counter. Toure cuts it out. Platini. Now it's Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A header! He will be livid with himself. Maldini. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. It's Bellingham. Great vision. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini plays it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of... And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hazard. Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. That's an imaginative pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and...
Messi! And that's past the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Attention, changement.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. And here's Yamal. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Yamal. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that's well seen too. No way through there. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Nedved does Nedved! Not out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Terrific header! They've done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. Yamal. Vitinha. Now it's Dembele. Costa Curta gives no quarter whatsoever. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele, can he spark a counter here? And here's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Araujo. Oh no, what has happened here? Ronaldinho plays it in. Yaya Toure. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. That is a great pick out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Baresi. And here's Mbappe. For Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Hazard. Ball looks a good one. He is through here. Shoots!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has been cleared. Nedved into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And here's Messi, hoisted in. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Platini is sharing after that one. Now it's Messi. Messi ploughing through the... Messi! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's going for goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has been cleared. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass. And it's Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi, always onto this. Plenty to aim at. Goes for a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini goes on a charge down the left. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Platini. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. And it's Bellingham. And that's a good ball. Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham goes steaming forward. He's through here. And here's Messi. Look at... Can he finish? Sticks it away. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Here's... And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Rooney. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. And this is Messi. And he's cut it out. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Turan. Calafiori. Calafiori going full tilt down the left. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Great ball if he can get... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Messi. He slings it in. Firmly met. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Hazard. Messi. Oh, great play! Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hazard. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Figo. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, shoot. It's Hazard! Adams gets good distance on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great chance! And he's taking no chances there. Can he spark a counter here? Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's got space here. Nicely weighted ball. So what can they make of this? And here's Nunez. Nice sequence of passes this. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal could try cutting inside here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now there's the chance! Goal! Arsenal! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal have fired. And the shot! No mistake! Figo is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Darwin, aimed beyond. Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Camavinga. He's tried one! And this is Figo. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's gone forward. Great vision. And this is Messi. Picked out. It's Asa! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Messi showing good feet. And it's Gattuso. He's had it taken off him.
Gattuso really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Messi. Messi. It's a searching pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here. Gattuso. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Nedved. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
FC Tulsa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Referee's given a throw. Bellingham. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Gattuso cuts it out. Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Nedved. Kukçu. Now it's Gattuso. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kukçu could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. Oh, well played. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And they can counter here. Messi looking to add to his goal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Mbappe. Opportunity for Arsenal to break.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Quality ball. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
Arsenal are
please
level
turn
pegging at
towards the
half-time
screen
then,
for a
and it's a
special
finely balanced game.
presentation
1-1
featuring
the
our
score.
guest performance today.
So it's back to business. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Kukçu. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And the counter is on. Cruyff running with the ball. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. Maldini makes the interception. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. And it's Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose it. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Yaya Toure. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Suarez.
Thuram.
Number 8,
Messi is herring after that one.
Number 19, Messi.
Messi
Coming on
going
the
face to
field,
face with his great
number
rival.
20,
While facing up to his
Iniesta.
adversary,
Number
this
6,
is a formidable matchup.
Romario. Number
Gattuso
17,
defending his
Gullit.
corner stubbornly.
Number
There could be
22,
trouble here.
Guti. Number 15, Rui Costa. Substitution
Gullit.
in progress.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking wide. He's found the way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Messi. He's free, he has got space. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Iniesta quietly revving up. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Crunching tackle. Beckenbauer. Messi has given away a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Arsenal are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Adams. And it's Van Bouten. Now Costa Curta. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams. Costa Curta. And it's Guti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Guti. Guti. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Zé Roberto cuts out the pass. Hazard. And it's Guti. And Zé Roberto tries to play it through. Guti. Great vision. Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Vitinha. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foot in. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. Vitinha. 15 minutes till half-time. Taken back almost at once. And this is Dembele. And the finish! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Roberto. Thuram does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? That's tidy. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Vitinha. Dida claims comfortably.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Dembele, looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Now it's
time.
Bergkamp. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Arsenal can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Roberto. Now it's Stoichkov. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Dembele. Always onto this. Costa Curta. Bergkamp, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Now it's Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good spread. Stoichkov, he gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah, and he was alert to it. Guti. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Vitinha. Ball played for Dembele. Bergkamp. Roberto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way past. Guti. Oh, no joy this time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on
Stoichkov.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 7, Fernando Torres.
Arsenal do have
Substitution
options
in
available on the
progress.
bench if they want to go that way. And reclaimed it in and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Brunei really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti. To Roberto. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Brunei really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well, played right into his path. Pull it! Oh, it's come loose. Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet.
There will be
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Neymar. And he's on a charge. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Seedorf. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Maldini makes the interception. Zico. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Chips it through. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! That's another chance! Oh, what has happened here?
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Hullet, and he's in on goal. No goals as yet. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Romario. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zico. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Zico. Zico! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Thuram. Yeah. Oh, good read. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Seedorf. And here's Seedorf. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Seedorf. Out to the left it goes. Romario. And this is great chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Thuram. He is through here. Vieira. Seedorf. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Some really good ball movement. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Could be danger here. It's out of play for a goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Romario. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Romario. Nice interception, well timed. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Messi, looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. And the return pass. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's given the time to pick a pass. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Seedorf. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. To Thuram. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. And this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot could be on, and he's certainly onside here. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Ronaldinho. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho.
Substitution for Arsenal. Arsenal, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
10, Messi. Number 11, Neymar. Number 13, Hazard. Number 5, Bellingham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
Number
department.
18,
Now it's
Dembele.
Cruyff.
Number 30, Ibrahimovic.
There's nothing
Number
more
22,
infuriating for a fan
Gullit.
than seeing passing
Number 8,
without penetration.
Platini.
They're just stuck in a
Number
rut.
44, Seedorf.
No way through, so
Substitution.
back it comes. Del Piero is flagged offside. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Flamengo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Platini. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini drive. Platini! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Dembele. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Del Piero goes short. Skillfully cut out. He is... Decent chance! It's loose, this time surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Desperate defending required here. Tries to get it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic, who needs just a moment to score. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And this is Messi. Pedri. Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position, engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Araujo. Bellingham. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now, can they get him away? And here's Hazard. Neymar. A lot of... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Now it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Messi. Nicked it back promptly. And this is Hazard. No goals as yet. And it's Neymar. Played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well read. And the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Played into space out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Jonas! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. goalkeeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, it's a great... Goes for a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Yaya Toure. Neymar goes steaming forward. That's good play. And this is Messi. Hernes. Great vision. Now it's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute
Threads one in. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Van de Ven. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. Neymar. And it's Pedri. Messi. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Messi. It's Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a cute ball. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Goes for the shot!
Substitution for Arsenal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard. Number 11, Neymar. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 18,
Mbappe.
Dembele.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gullit.
Arsenal
Number 18,
have the chance to go the other way.
Number 44.
And this is Gullit.
Substitution.
Shoots! It's in! we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this
So
match
that's
was
two now without reply.
60,179.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Cruyff, and this is Bale. Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Climbs up big! And he gets rid in a hurry. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Morris ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Shapes to shoot! And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating...